Now, in what is a serious breach of user privacy, Google representatives have told the Parliament IT panel, believe it or not, that Google employees actually listen to private recordings of customer conversations via Google Assistant. Panel sources stated that Google admitted that its employees listen when users with Google Assistant on their phones and smart speakers say, "Okay, Google," to kickstart a conversation with the assistant powered by artificial intelligence. Sources said that the Google team admitted that sometimes when users were not even calling up the virtual assistant, user conversations were still being recorded. Rahul Srivastava is joining us with more details on this. Rahul, this is hugely concerning, hugely worrying. Essentially tells you that Google is listening to you all the time through your phone, through your devices. Now that Google has admitted this to the panel, what kind of action perhaps can be taken by the government on this front?
Good morning, Akshita. You see, in the IT panel, while the discussion was largely on right of women, protection of users of Facebook and Google and others, one of the members of Parliament, member of this committee, asked Google point blank that were Google people listening? The answer was yes. Now, what Google has also indicated, and Ministry of Information Technology is indicating to us, that not only is this that till the data is recorded individually, manually by a user, this data, which is that conversation history, is not even deleted by Google. Which means that one, when you talk to Google and that you are leaving for some XYZ place, you suddenly start receiving those messages about hotel deals, cabs and others. They are largely because of these conversations. The second is that this information that you visit XYZ place and what you do there, where you stay there, is available for a very long time. Till an individual account holder deletes it, is a very, very serious data breach, because in the rules and terms and conditions, Google says that we will actually share this information with your or the user's consent, which it seems is not happening. So there is a multiple layered level of violations of privacy, data privacy and user privacy happening. And what the panel sources are saying, that very strong recommendations will be made when the report will be submitted in Parliament. And the Ministry of Information Technology is saying that the new data policy, which is already in public domain, will be strengthened and has already been strengthened as far as these rules are concerned. But the problem is, these are global Google rules, and how much the tech giant would be ready to change them, one will have to see, because Twitter, one can see, is already resisting.
This is clearly a very, very serious breach. In the details that we've accessed, Google saying that when someone says, "Okay, Google," all the customers' conversations after that is recorded. Even otherwise, if you have a smartphone, any device, Google speaker, all of that is recording conversations, even when people don't say, "Okay, Google." Very, very worrying this. Rahul, thank you very much for joining us.